One, two, three.
Welcome
to Off the Rails, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. We're trying to stay on topic. My name is Justin.
And I'm Natasia.
And today's episode is about kind of our school and their opinion on college admissions and everything around that. We will talk about college apps too. So if you are, oh my god, if you're a senior now, which means we would be freshmen in college, and you have like some like questions about college apps, we will say our piece on college apps.
You mean when we're freshmen in college?
Yeah.
We're not freshmen in college yet. We're
We will
seniors
be.
right now.
We will be.
But we're getting all of our decisions back
But guess what,
this
besties?
holiday
Guess
season.
what, besties? We're in college. We're done.
Okay, well, like, yeah.
Okay, as
We're-
we're
Someone wants us. Yeah.
She said it.
Also, for those of you that are like watching this on YouTube, I mean, obviously if you're listening on Spotify or something like that, you won't see it. But like, I'm wearing a dress right now because I'm not just wearing this for the podcast. I don't normally do it.
She's
so.
normally not this put together.
Okay. Well, that's another way to say it. But yeah, sorry if this irks any of you.
Let
But
a woman wear what a woman
other
wants.
news, there is other bigger news than that.
Oh, by the time this comes out, it will be my birthday.
I'll
be 18.
Magic number.
I'll
Well,
be 18. Well,
Magic,
number
here.
I'll be 18, which means I have more rights as an individual.
Like, for example,
The legal
driving.
Oh yeah, definitely driving. And the legal consumption of alcohol.
Yay.
Yay! But I won't turn it up.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, but anyways.
Let's get on with the episode. Actually, it's been a minute. And we're sorry.
It's been several months. I was just thinking about this when we were setting up. I was like, wow, I can't even remember the last time that like Justin came to my house. This is my house. And like filmed an episode together, which is kind of bad.
We've been busy.
Yeah.
With school, finals.
College admissions, which we are here to talk with you about today.
Perfect segue. So, I think let's first start off with the process of like what we went through doing college ops, and then talk about our school.
I feel like the best way to when to start. I feel like we should talk about like our process chronologically. Like, okay, this kind of starts. Okay, I started much later than Justin, but Justin, like, it kind of started like during the summer.
Yeah, I started during the summer.
Like
Actually,
writing stuff.
Yeah, I started writing my Common App during the summer.
Mm-hmm. I did not do that.
Yeah, she did.
I have a little bit of a horror story for later.
I finished all of my apps.
Pretty early.
Yeah, I finished
like
I think
October,
and then I got my first result the same month. So let me tell you, I've been chilling in school ever since October because I did it so quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I was really on top of it.
Yeah, he was, because he turned in all of his applications like before like anybody else was like doing anything. Like we were, at least for me, I was still like writing my essays and like still sort of finalizing my list, which is kind of bad. But like, you know, like sometimes it's like subject to change. I know a few people that like were still on the like they thought they knew which colleges they wanted to apply to. Like, okay, at our school we have a cap of 10 colleges that we can apply to, and like some people were set on a list like at the end of the summer, like before like the beginning of school, and then they like completely changed it like as the college process went on. So like I was still very much in the early phase when he was finished. So yeah.
I think, okay, for all my current seniors listening to this, and if you're applying to college as of right now, I think for me, starting early, like some people, they like to write under pressure and like have a deadline. Me, I hate that. I like starting extremely early. So if that's you, like I suggest not, like you don't even have to plan it. It's more like you want to plan what event you want to write about, especially.
Like your Common App?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was like, the question I didn't even look at any of the prompts. The question I asked myself was like, what is my most defining moment in my life, and I wrote about it. Because like the Common App prompts, they capture everything. Like the last
like if you wrote about anything, you would be able to apply it to like literally. Isn't there like the last one is literally like write an essay about literally anything?
The last prompt is like, oh, if none of these prompts like interested you, like
just write
something.
Yeah, so like it's really don't like look at the prompt, don't look at like what like look for a specific one you want to like write about. Just write about anything that comes to mind first. Or like, you know, something I was like in quarantine earlier this year, I was like trying to like do some exercises and stuff. Like the college essay guy is I love that guy because his voice is so relaxing, first of all. And then second, like he really just like takes you through like several exercises that you like should do, like think about like like defining moments in your life. Like when was a time like you went through like a struggle or something that you learned from it and stuff, and it's just like good. It's kind of like somebody is walking you through what you should be thinking about when it comes to like your essays and stuff. And there are tons of videos on YouTube. That's kind of mostly how actually that's not true. I was going to say that was how I mostly like was writing my essays, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of help from my friends, actually. Justin was there for that at like half of it, I think.
I think the way to go about college apps is that it should be as how do I say this? The amount of stress you have from it is also the amount of reflection you need to have. Because like this is like you got to do a lot of reflecting on yourself and like your life to pick the perfect aspect of you and perfect moment, like to kind of tell like you have one essay.
It's like you're presenting yourself to this college. What is the most important thing or some of the most important things that you want to show to your potential future school for the next 4 years?
One essay. You have one essay to tell the school this is who I am. Like that's all you get.
If you don't have any supplements,
that's
of
true.
Course.
And then supplements on top of your Common App.
Honestly, supplements are a lot more work than your Common App because you can do your Common App, finish it, whatever, and then when you get to your supplements, it's like you have to do a bunch of research usually for like your schools and stuff, and that takes up a lot of time as well.
Thank goodness, but I only got one why insert school name essay supplement.
I have like 2.
Yeah. So those are the things you kind of like. The Common App is a big deal, but also supplements are also a big deal.
They're like equally, if not more important than your Common App, because then it's like truly showing. I feel like we're kind of like repeating what everybody else is saying, but like it's so
really
true. Yeah.
Oh, there's also some majors like if you go through Common App. I know some of y'all go through what's the other one? Coalition. I don't know how that works. I only did one Coalition. But for Common App, if you have a major and you select that major, it'll pop up another supplement for that major. So I highly suggest before you start writing, you just click all the options that you know you're gonna click to see what pops up. Because sometimes it just takes you by surprise.
Yeah, so that's really fun. Thank God I didn't get that. Did you?
No, but I know my friends did.
Okay. Yeah, it was that bad. Really sucks.
It was really bad.
Yeah, but okay.
Now let's get to the juicy part. I hate this school.
Is it juicy?
No, it's more like.
Okay, we don't hate the school. I don't hate it.
I stan insert school name, but it's more like again, let's talk about the cap, the 10 school cap. I feel like a lot of people were like, I have to reach the 10. But first of all, guys, it's expensive to apply to college.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why. Like, it's a lot. I applied to 6.
Yes.
Right? But I feel like because I'm like around everyone who's applying to 10, I'm like, I need to apply to 10. So literally when I was done, turned in everything, I was still looking for schools even though I like I already chose the schools I like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was just like, oh, I need to find 4 more, but
Yeah,
I really don't. And it's like,
I applied to 7, I think.
yeah, but like, I don't know. There's so many people in our school that are like so someone asked me like, oh, you didn't apply to 10, and I was like, there really is no need to.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube, all the videos are like, I applied to 20 plus schools.
That's insane. I don't know. I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, like there is no need to apply to the max amount of schools you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but it's also like putting a limit on the number of schools that you can apply to. It's like people feel like they need to reach that quota, but like, what if people want to apply to more? What if people want to apply less?
mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like just let people do their own thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like the limit.
I don't know.
The
It just
limit made me
feels
uncomfortable.
it's just kind of limiting for people that don't want to apply to many schools, and I already said that. But yeah, I don't know. Just let people do what they want. Like,
Yeah.
it's our next 4 years, not.
Yeah. And we're also getting into the admissions era of our senior year where everyone's talking about where people get in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
We're all like posting on Instagram. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
it's cute.
It's so nice. Like,
Yeah.
I was saying this to somebody. I don't know. It just like it feels like everybody's like coming together and stuff. Just like, you know, it's just like nice to see other people like going where they want to. It's like ED season. It's like everybody's top schools and stuff. So it's
Mhm.
like nice to celebrate other
Mhm.
people is what I
Mhm.
mean. And it's like
Yeah.
everybody's coming together because like, you know, didn't really feel like that the past in like high
the past
school
3
really.
years.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think this admission process has been a lot. Like, okay, I feel like the competitiveness is still there. Like the underlayer of like, oh, I got into this Ivy and you're going here. Like I feel like
Mhm.
that's still there, but it's more like undertones rather than like the tone. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like a lot of students, well, a lot of students were like talking to me about how I didn't apply to any reaches. I'll just say that.
Oh, really?
I applied to mainly
Safeties?
safeties and 2
Targets.
targets. But my
I had 2 reaches and all the rest of them were safeties.
yeah, but my reasoning was I don't like any of the reaches.
Oh, aren't there usually a lot?
Yeah. But what I was saying is like any school that was a reach, and when I like looked at it, it looked like I didn't like it. But like
Mhm.
even I talked to a teacher about me getting into my first college,
Mhm.
and then he asked, oh, like what reaches did you apply to? And then when I said none, he said, really?
Yeah.
And then he was so shocked that I didn't apply to any reaches, and he was like even more shocked that I didn't want to apply to any reaches.
Yeah.
And then he said that that's just so weird for our school, like someone not applying to reaches, which like the way I looked at college apps is like, if I don't like this school, why on earth would I apply to it, right? And
Yeah.
my thinking was like,
I just generally thought like reaches would be like schools that other people want to apply to because like they have more resources and stuff.
yeah,
you
but
know?
it's also like
But I know what you're
yeah.
saying.
Like the teacher I was talking to, he was saying how like a lot of students, they like applying to schools because of the name. Like it just sounds
the
good.
reputation
Yeah,
and
and
stuff.
being like,
I mean, that does go
oh, I
like a
went
pretty
here.
long way, like, you know, alumni networks and stuff. Like,
yeah.
you know, like Harvard, like if you get in and you go, like you're basically set for life. Like you have connections all over
Mhm.
the world, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and people that went to Harvard like will probably also hire from Harvard as well.
Yeah.
So that's also low key something to consider
Mm.
as well when you like make your list and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of students, I feel like you have to like your likelies.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to at least your likelies have to be something
You should like
enjoy.
all your schools on the
Yeah.
list. Like don't.
There shouldn't be a school you like would hate going to, because then you just threw money down the drain
for the application fee.
Application.
I could not believe, like, okay, I was like, okay, like $50, like, okay, like one school, yeah. But then when I like saw them added up all together, I was like,
No, one school is 90.
90.
Yeah, I was like,
I think the highest I paid was like 75.
I was like, why is this? Why am I paying so much money to get either rejected, deferred, or accepted?
Yeah,
like,
right?
It's not even like I pay $90 to like
to
oh
get
my God,
in.
I'm in.
Yeah, right.
It's
just
like
maybe
the chance.
maybe it's like you like it's kind of like we're like paying in like the lottery for a lottery ticket.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's tough, yeah.
I honestly think senior I thought junior year was gonna be the worst.
That's what everybody was saying. Junior year was the worst. First semester of senior year is definitely the worst.
Like, okay, I think overall junior year is the worst because it's like
the most important year, but it's not the most stressful.
Yeah, I think the most stressful part of high school is only the first semester of senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
like in the long run,
it was crazy.
Because like in junior year,
it.
like all you have to do, like all you really need to do is focus on your academics, and that's it. You just need to do well in school, and that's it. But then in senior year, like obviously you have snapshots for some schools, like not a ton of schools like do snapshots, but like for those people that do, like you need to send in your first semester grades to your college. Like you need to do really well in school and write all of your essays and like all of that stuff. Sometimes people do interviews and stuff, so it's just another layer of stress, you know? So like first semester definitely more, I think more stressful for
time management, essentially.
Start as soon as you can. I had the worst. It was, and I totally admit it was all my fault. Like it was all my fault because I am notoriously terrible at managing my time. Like, and also it's not as if I didn't have time. It's just because I like just didn't want to do it. And that's really not a good explanation, but that's just the truth. And so I was speed writing like in the last month, maybe like writing like everything, and it was bad, but I think it turned out well in the end because, you know, I got accepted and all, but like, but yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, please don't do what I did because I saved it for the like November 1st was like early, basically almost all the early deadlines. And I did it like all in October. So don't do that. Don't do what I did. Please, God, please don't do that.
We did a cute little poll on Instagram and everyone just said, start early. Like that's what everyone said.
Yeah.
But also I don't know if you guys know this, but for Common App, you copy and paste.
Oh my God, something so stupid. If you know somebody, or like if you just please like get Grammarly, and like even if you don't have like Grammarly Premium, shout out to Alicia for letting me use her Grammarly Premium. She's a queen for that. But literally, I okay, listen, I put it in Grammarly and I was like editing it, and then I put it back into Google Docs because, like, you know, I don't really like editing on Grammarly because then they just give you a bunch of edits like while you're writing, and that's really annoying. But then I did it in Google Docs, and then I like pasted it into Common App, and I was like, okay, I just want to like get this done with. So then I submitted all of them, and then I realized like I went back into my doc and I was just like reading it again, and I was like, wait, why is there like a red line? Like, you know, in the Google Docs, like they have that squiggly red line, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't put a space in between one of the words. So my Common App that I submitted for 5 of my schools and don't have a space in the essay for the Common App. And I was like, oh my God, I realized that like 10 minutes later maybe. And it was so annoying. But, you know, some admissions person was able to look past my faults and, you know, basically like I was really stressed out for like a month, and then I was like, okay, I really don't care, you know.
Yeah. I
put spaces in between all the other 649 words.
No, so. It's also one person I know, like they put like a header,
Like Common App.
like they're like
they titled
insert name Common App, and then put an enter and then started writing.
Yeah.
And then when
they pasted it.
when they copied and pasted everything, at the very top of their Common App essay was their name Common App.
No! Oh my god, that's so funny.
So,
but like, I feel like admissions officers should be able to look past that.
They
stuff
should,
because it's kind of arbitrary. Like,
yeah,
doesn't
but
mean
if
you're a bad writer.
Yeah. So just so you know, it's not like you import Google Docs things.
I mean, you can. There is an option to import it from the drive, but like usually just copy and paste it. But please put it into Grammarly before you like put it into the like Common App. Please. Oh my god. Like that was honestly very mortifying for me when I first like noticed that. So yeah.
No, okay. Shout out to who's the college guy you watch?
A college essay guy.
Okay, college essay guy.
Yes. You can find him on YouTube.
Okay, shout out to him for helping
me
Natasha out. Shout out to Grammarly Premium.
Yeah.
For saving our souls.
Sort of.
Almost.
And then MySpace. Yeah.
Shout out to college counselors. Kind of.
Yeah. Still shout out.
Still shouting them out. Shout out to all of our friends who helped us on this journey.
Honestly, I think my friends helped me like the most in my college process.
Yeah. Honestly, rely on your friends. Like they probably know you like second best. If if you don't know yourself that well, then they probably know you the best.
Yeah.
If you don't want to talk to your family about it, then your friends are definitely a good resource because they know who you are and you should use that. Anyways, good luck to all of our seniors who are still writing college apps, who are still.
But like we're getting near to the end, almost.
That we are.
Oh, that's scary. I know. Okay, I don't like that.
I think we have we have a little less than 5 months now.
Till we graduate.
So we're out of
here. We
It'll
have
be
very
fun.
limited time with you now.
Aww. Well, anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode.
Wish Justin a very happy birthday. And that's it for us.
If you want to follow us, you can follow us at offtherails.pod on Instagram, and if you want to follow us individually, you can
also
follow
on Instagram.
Yes, you can follow me at justin.tran with 2 T's in the Justin,
and you can follow me at Natasha Roach. It's just my name.
Congrats to everyone who got accepted. Everyone who's still waiting, you'll do amazing, and we will see you some other time.
Bye.
Bye.